right, the specific process that we are going to use for feedback is called I like, I wonder, I have. This is a fairly well used process for giving and receiving feedback. I learned this from the Buck Institute for Education. I want to give props to the Buck Institute for helping me learn this. When we were developing curriculum for our project-based learning school, we learned this process of I like, I wonder, I have. I've taught it to my students. We've used it for a while now, and it's been a really good tool to help learn these things. So first is the I like section. Is the place where you give positive feedback on what the writer did well. Always do this section first. Always start with the I likes. It's always nice to hear that first. People are always more open to hearing some weaknesses if they've already been told that what they've done well, because then they're also putting aside some of those feelings that you're out to get them. All right? But once again, be specific, be considerate, be constructive, and be kind. The I wonder section is a section for things that are unclear, confusing, or need to be improved. Okay? So, not that it's wrong, but that it's unclear. Like so you might say something like, in this paragraph, when you're talking about dependency ratios, I'm not clear on your definition, or I'm confused on what you mean by this particular thing or these particular things. Could you clarify that in the future so that the writer understands what you're saying? Okay, so those are the kind of things that you want to say. Okay, and the third part is for what we call I haves. Now, I have section is for recommendation for a few specific things the writer can do to improve. Again, be specific. Hey, you might want to think about structuring your essay or your writing a little differently so that it is more clear. Or you may want to say things like, hey, this was a really great section. It might be better if you did this, this, and this. Okay? Or this. So giving some very specific things that they can do to improve their writing as we're going through the process. Okay? Once again, we're being considerate, we're being kind, and we're being thoughtful of what that person needs to really do better. Michael Jackson says high five. Super Friends, high five.